So the question has been, how does your garden grow? Well, take a look. It grows well. As the sign says, welcome to my garden. Well, we'll go for a little tour here. Let's start off with mint. We seem to have a lot of mint this year. The rain has been very kind to it. And in there, those long, tapered kind of leaves are my garlic. Then we have some thyme and some more mint that has migrated on its own. Cosmos. And then, look at that. All of the irises are starting to open. It's looking fab. Then we go over here and we see that I have some potted things. Tomatoes that grew just on their own. I didn't even plant them. So I transplanted them into pots. Some cilantro. Some greens that I threw out last year because they didn't seem to be growing well. They are now, so I transplanted them into the front of the garden. We also have another tomato plant. And in these pots I have everything from Swiss chard to some creeping ivies that haven't really taken off yet, but that's because they haven't had the sun hit them and they're about to bloom, I think, or at least start to grow a little more. There's some more cosmos. And then we get into the fun stuff. Over here in the MacGyver Garden 1, we have some nasturtiums, some broccoli, onions, thyme, oregano, chives, parsley, onions that grew from last year. I just let them continue to grow, and cilantro, lettuce, beets. The beets are right here. Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh, you can't really tell. Oh, yeah, you can. And in the back, if I'm not mistaken, spinach. And as you can see, I introduced some peas in as well. But look at this. This is some crazy broccoli that I planted the seeds and I didn't think it was going to grow, and well, it's grown. It's kind of taken over that corner. Call it the broccoli corner. Now, as we progress, we have some spinach, radicchio, and some endive in there, with lots of spinach, and some greens, bitter greens. This is my dill, which has exploded over the last little while, along with some beans, and some carrots over there to the side. And then in this planter, I put broccoli, carrots, and some radishes, and the radishes are ready to roll, so they'll be picked today. We have a sunflower, we have pumpkins, onion sets, 2 pepper plants, and some watermelon seeds that are growing quite nicely, actually. I didn't think they'd take off. And in the middle, radish, more radish. Radishes are good to snack on. So as we progress down this side of the garden to MacGyver Garden number 2, we have some more radicchio, some onion sets, some garlic, just baby garlic, so I harvested from the other garlic, and basil. I kind of went nuts on the basil this year, but it's worth it because it tastes so good. And that looks like it is actually parsley in there as well. These are the gladiolas I grew inside the house. I just brought them out today, and they're quite tall compared to the ones that were outside. In here we have some mint, and we have some Thai basil, which is amazing in a stir fry. We'll go over to MacGyver greenhouse number 3, and we have more broccoli, some lettuce mixed in with beans. Mental note, when planting, remember where you planted things, otherwise you get this. So, I'm still eating it. It still tastes great. And as we go along, we have some peas, give peas a chance. We've got some cucumber, onion sets, sprinkled with some radish, and corn. The corn has come up significantly in the last little while. As we start looking over into the actual flower bed, the flower bed not only has a few vegetables in it, but some mint, hostas, and in here we have a mixture of cucumbers, poppies, cosmos, daisies, you name it. And as we go through, you'll see that there is more cucumber there as well. Now this is the scary thing. This is a potato plant. It's more like a potato bush. It's really taken off. I have it inside one of those containers that you can buy at Halifax Seed, and it has the pouch on the side so I can actually open it up, take out potatoes, and not even hurt the plant, and it will just keep growing all summer long. So I'm looking forward to some fresh potatoes real soon, because look at how far this thing's gone up. Like, it's the same, it's actually higher outside of the actual bag than I expected. I'm gonna have to put some more soil in. So as we migrate past the bird bath, which is used by the blue jays, we have some cosmos, a fern plant, and what I call Jurassic Park, because I do not know the name of it, but it's one plant that puts out this ugly looking yellow flower in a spiral, or a spiral. But it's kind of cool, so I keep it. Over here, I have strawberries, which are all in bloom, though you can't see, there's one in bloom. And these are my blueberries. So, like I was saying, before my neighbor asked me who I was talking to, because she didn't see anybody back here, thought I was going nuts. Anyways, those are my blueberries, fern, and the strawberries. Now look at this, we'll zoom in on this. There's the bloom, but I tell you, there's a whole whack of strawberries coming forth soon to a table near you. Well, near me. Then we just have some shrubbery, got some bloom, I believe it's Weigela. I think it's known as Wine and Roses Weigela. And then we have forget-me-nots that have taken over that whole garden, but that's okay because they're leaving soon. I've got poppy seeds, lots of poppy seeds actually, look at that. And in here, if you look really closely, you'll see that little kind of fern-like thing? That is an African daisy, and I just absolutely love them. They open up in the sun and close when it's cold, and they're so cool to watch, and they're bright orange. And then we have some more ornamental stuff, along with that greens I was telling you about. And I guess that's it. I will marry these two together so you can see the whole thing. As you can tell, I'm going to make you sick here, seasick, airsick. That's the butterfly bush, which I cut back significantly. Well, it's coming back in spades. It's amazing. Oh, I forgot to mention, I have 2 things of bitter greens, well actually 3, with sunflowers in them just to get them germinated. But look at this. Carrots. I gotta weed those through or thin them through. I'm gonna have carrots this summer. Come hell or high water. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the look of my backyard, and happy gardening to you.